My last turn of night duty. And that makes 3 months of it. Mind you, I like night duty. There's more freedom, even if there is more responsibility. In this hospital, we're lucky. We don't go on duty at night until 10 o'clock, so there's still a chance of some social life. My first job is always to take over from the day staff. It really takes about a quarter of an hour to hear what's been happening during the day. I've spent most of this 3 months on the women's surgical ward. If I pass my finals in a few months, I'd like to come back here as a staff nurse. My first 9 weeks here were in what's called the preliminary training school, where we had our first lectures and practical classes. We practiced on Mrs. Sandbags. She's an ideal patient. You can do what you like to her and she never complains. But if looks could kill... Later in our training, we went back to the school for more advanced subjects and visited some of the departments, including the operating theatre, where we'd later work. When you start working on the wards, your life becomes a succession of going on and off duty. Once you get used to the routine, it's not too bad, though. Sometimes you only just make it in time. One of the first things you learn is how to look smart in your uniform. Today, most hospitals have really nice uniforms. They're more comfortable than they used to be, and much more attractive, too. I'd hate to have been smothered in this uniform. That's what a nurse wore in Victorian times. Today, famous West End designers are creating hats and coats like this for nurses to wear. We don't have outdoor uniforms at my hospital, but a lot do. Very good-looking ones, too. On the wards, there are so many things to do. Taking temperature, pulse, and respiration. Giving out medicines. And, of course, making beds. There are more than 1,100 beds in our hospital group and about 800 nurses to make them. When the chaplain comes, we point out the new patients. He likes to have a chat with everyone. We assist at doctors' rounds. And we help with the treatments. If we've any time left, there are always surgical drums to pack. That's the most boring hospital job I know. And scrambled eggs to make for patients on light diet. I seem to have made tons of scrambled egg in the last 3 years. And if you're as short as I am, tidying the linen cupboard can be quite a struggle, too. And then there are meals, meals, meals. Sister always serves the main ones, and we all help to take them round to the patients. It's much the same on the children's ward. Though here, some patients like to be helped to eat. You've really got to like children to do the job properly, and some nurses choose to specialize in nursing sick children and take a 2- or 3-year course in a children's hospital. Nurses work much more reasonable hours now. Here we work a 45-hour week, and some hospitals don't do more than 44 hours. And when you come off duty, there's always the chance that somebody will be waiting for you in the nurse's home. Well, it's a nice place to wait, and a girl must change. Once your daily off-duty is over, back you go to your wards again, or it may be to casualty. Most nurses do a spell there. I read the other day that about 1 in 3 student nurses in England and Wales don't complete their training, but it differs in various hospitals. Here, I think it's only about 1 in 10 who don't. Well, it's midnight. Time for lunch. Most people wonder how you manage to eat a large meal in the middle of the night, but to me, it's no trouble at all. And it's a chance to relax and have a gossip with friends from other wards. I wonder how far I'll get in nursing. During my first year, I went with some other student nurses to the Royal College of Nursing to see their post-certificate courses. There were nurses being trained to work in factories and offices. Their course includes advanced first aid and how to use the latest hypodermic syringe. There were hospital nurses taking a specialized course, men and women preparing to take charge of wards. Many of them had come from overseas. Sister tutors were being trained too, to teach the student nurses of tomorrow, and we saw them at work in the laboratory. But I've plenty of time yet to make up my mind, and when we relax in our sitting room, we don't talk shop, much more likely shopping. And a nurse today has more money to shop with. I get a training allowance of £6 a week, though about half of that is taken for board and lodging. And when I'm qualified, I shall get nearly £10 a week. I'm pretty energetic off duty, swim at all times of the year. Play tennis when it's not snowing. And go skiing when it is. Last year, I went on my first skiing holiday through the National Union of Students. The Student Nurses Association is affiliated to it, and we get special rates. Oh, well, it's no use dreaming. Tomorrow's here already, and my spell of night duty is finished. Now I've a fortnight off, and then I'm on days for 9 months. So it's good morning to matron and back home to bed.